Millions of people trying to do push-ups, but they are not able to hit the chest, the triceps, and the shoulders that they want is because they are probably doing the push-ups the wrong way. All right, so in today's video, I'm going to show you how to actually do push-ups for maximum results. All right, how to actually do push-ups for maximum results, and then trust me, you are really going to enjoy it. All right, so let's get into it. Let's go. Push-ups are great because they target your chest, your triceps, your shoulders, your core, and your serratus anterior. Okay, so that is one of the benefits of push-ups. These are areas that push-ups targets your chest, your triceps, your shoulders, your core, okay, and your serratus anterior. So these are the areas that push-ups targets. Most people think doing 100 push-ups a day is going to guarantee massive results. Okay, that is one myth that most people believe, that when you do 100 push-ups a day, it is going to guarantee massive results. No, there are certain things that you need to do, okay, that is going to help you in your push-ups. So you need to do different variations of push-ups, okay, different variations of push-ups, and then you also have to do progressive overload. Progressive overload. So now when we talk about progressive overload, you have to gradually be increasing the number of reps that you go. So if you go 10 today, you have to increase it. Now this is because it works like a gym. Okay, when you're trying to lift weight, as time goes on, your body begins to adapt to that weight, and so it begins to feel lighter. So at a point, you need to increase the reps that you go. That is when you are going to guarantee results. And then also, you need to work on your variations. Okay, I'll be talking about it real quick. You have to engage yourself in different push-up variations. And then also, you have to try to push to failure. Okay, push to failure. Try as much as possible to push to failure. This is one of the ways that is going to help you to see massive results in your push-ups that you have. Now, there are certain myths that people believe. Okay, now I see people doing 100 push-ups a day. 100 push-ups a day. No, that is not how muscle works. Okay, so if you really want to see massive results in your push-ups that you're doing, first of all, or the first thing that you need to understand is that you need to stop doing the same number of reps each and every time. Okay, so you have to do the progressive overload. The progressive overload means that you have to keep increasing the number of reps that you do per push-ups. Okay, so if you do 10, maybe for a couple of days, you have to increase it to, let's say, 15, 20, or any number that you think you can increase it to. That is how muscle works. Okay, it's like a picture, like you are lifting weight. As you lift the weights, over time it begins to feel lighter. Over time it begins to feel lighter. Okay, and then the next thing you need to also understand is that you have to add different push-up variations. So I'm going to demonstrate how to do these different push-up variations. Some of these push-up variations, and trust me, if you are able to add them to your workout, it is really going to help you. So there are certain mistakes that people usually do. Okay, and I'm going to talk about some of them. Now, the first one is poor form. So you see people do push-up, like, they extend the arms. No. So to do push-up correctly, just bring your palms to your shoulder level, okay, like this. Then you go down, then you come up. You don't flex your elbows out, okay. Let your elbows be beside you like this, okay. Then you go down, then up, okay. You go down and up. That is one mistake that I see people usually do. Now, mistake number two I usually see people doing is doing too fast. No, no. No. All right. So you need to take your time. Take your time with the reps. Okay. Take your time. Now, this helps you to build strength. It helps you to also build endurance. Okay. So you don't do push-ups too fast like this. Okay. No. Make sure, as I said earlier, have a proper form. Okay. Have a proper form, and then make sure your reps are slower. Okay. Slower. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Like that. With that, trust me, you are going to get maximum results out of your push ups. Very clean, very easy. Mistake number three that I usually see people do is doing only regular push ups. Now, this is regular push ups. This is regular push ups. There are different variations of push ups that you can add to your push ups routine. Okay, we have the diamond push ups. Okay, we have the wide arm push ups where you open your arms. Okay, we have the decline and an incline where with the decline you lift your legs onto a higher object, then you do the push-ups, and then the incline you let your upper body be on that higher object, then you do the push-ups. You cannot There are different variations of push-ups that you can add. When you do this, trust me, it is also going to help to improve your push-up performances. Okay, so don't stick with only regular push-ups. Nah, with that, when you do that, you won't see massive results. But then try to add different variations of push-ups to your push-up routines, and then it is also going to help you. Now, the fifth mistake I usually see people do is that it's poor nutrition. Okay, now nutrition is one of the basis of muscle building. Okay, you might be training properly, but then if you are not eating enough or you are not eating well, you still won't build muscles. You still won't get the kind of physique you want to get. You still won't get the results that you want to get in your push-up routine. Okay, so make sure that you eat enough calories for strength, okay, for energy, and then you eat enough protein. Okay, you eat enough protein for more muscles. Okay, you eat enough protein for more muscles. Make sure you are eating clean. You have some carbs in your meal, you have some veggies, you have some greens, and then try as much as possible to stay away from unhygienic foods. When I talk about unhygienic foods, I'm talking about processed foods, I'm talking about sugary foods, alcohols, and all those stuffs. All these things are not hygienic and they are not good for your health. And it's not going to help you to see the results that you want to achieve at the end of the day. So make it a point that you are going to clear all those unhygienic ones and start eating healthy, start eating clean. With that, trust me, you're going to see results. So now to answer the question, does push-up build muscles or does push-up help build muscles? The answer is yes. Okay, the answer is yes, especially if you are a beginner. If you're a beginner, trust me, push-ups is one of the best exercises for you. You know, I started with push-ups at home before I started hitting the gym. I did home workouts a couple of, I think, close to 4 years before I started hitting the gym. Okay, and then if you are able to train, okay, in a progressive overload, okay, as I said earlier, progressive overload means increasing the number of reps a set that you do, okay, per day. Okay, if you are able to train in that manner, trust me, it is going to help you build the muscles. Sometimes people who are advanced trainers, okay, people who have been working out for a couple of years, okay, they also need push-ups to be able to help them. Okay, it doesn't only help you to build muscles. Okay, doing push-ups also helps in some kind of agility exercises and all that, but that is a topic for another day. Okay, so push-ups helps you to build muscles, especially if you're a beginner, and if you do it progressive overload. So you see, push-ups aren't the problem. Okay, it's just that most people do it wrongly. Okay, most people do it wrongly. It's either you are not doing the correct form, or you are doing it wrongly. Okay, so I've demonstrated it. Okay, so if, as I said, you can do 15 reps per set. Okay, then per each workout. Okay, depending on the level you are in, and make sure you take your rest. It's very important. It's very necessary. Make sure you take some rest to make sure you rest at least for 60 seconds. For 60 seconds, you make sure you take some rest. Okay, so and then just as I said earlier, you have to do progressive overloads and then add different variations of exercises to your workout routine, and then make sure that you are doing it in the correct form, backed by consistency. Okay, backed by consistency. And then if you are able to do that, trust me, you are going to get the results that you are looking for. You are going to get the results that you are looking for. All right, guys. So let me know how many push-ups you can be able to do in a correct form. Okay, I want to know how many push-ups you can be able to do in a correct form. I'm not talking about any kind of form. Correct form. Okay. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know. Just drop it in the comment section. Let me know so that we can know how best we can help each other. All right. Thank you very much for sticking with me to the end of this video. My name is Michael. I'm a fitness enthusiast in Ghana. Please feel free to hit on the subscribe button, like this video, and then see you all in my next video.